So, welcome to the Go Back Lounge, guys. Put your feet up, kick back, and let's play some PTCGO. Today, we're going to be featuring Lucario V. And this is going to be dedicated to Dominic Peters. His favorite Pokemon actually is Lucario V. And unfortunately, it is outdone by Urshifu, VMAX, V. There's a lot of fighting Pokemon that just does what this Pokemon does, but better. And then another Lucario V came out during a Fusion Strike. And unfortunately, it was much worse than this Lucario V. And he feels like it might be just a little unfair that Lucario V is just not a great Pokemon right now. We're going to see if we can do anything to make him okay. I'm not guaranteeing that we're going to have any wins on this one. But we are definitely going to try and make Dominic Peters' dreams come true. So, as we see here on Lucario V, we have Aurora Sphere. It's one fighting. This is actually not a bad attack. It's only 40 damage for one fighting, so if you go second, it's a nice quick swing, and this attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Sweet, total 60 damage, one fighting energy, it's not that bad. Then we have Beatdown Smash, which is 2 fighting and 1 colorless. During your next turn, this Pokemon can attack. We have plenty of ways to get around that. We can Air Balloon, we can switch, do 180 twice. 2 180s does 2-shot any VMAX in the game currently. There might be some that have resistance to fighting. We definitely could have ways to get around that and hit a little bit harder. He does have weakness to Psychic, which is extremely unfortunate right now with Mew VMAX running around everywhere. But let's see what else is in the deck currently. So, as our secondary attacker, we do have the Sandaconda. Now, even though we are dedicating this one to our Lucario V deck, we are going to go with 2 Lucario Vs and 2 Sandacondas. One has weakness to grass. One has weakness to psychic. That way we can swap between the both of them to see which one we're going to be playing out against which match. If it doesn't really matter, it's whoever we pull out first. He does have a higher retreat cost, and he does have to discard 2 energies for his main attack, Sand Breath. It does 220 though, which actually one-shots most V Pokemon out there. His first attack, Sand Energy, is not bad. It's not bad if you're going second. That's 30 damage. Attack to fight energy from your discard pile. So this Pokemon that makes Sand Breath a lot easier to play on your second turn if you are second and it is your first turn. We play 1 Crobat. We do also play a Ninetales V. And the main reason we're playing her is so we can use Ninetales Shapeshifter. We can immediately choose one of our opponent's attacks and copy it as one of our own. Use that to swing at our opponent. So if they have something that's a little ridiculous or anything like that, this Ninetales V is going to hit. It's going to hit really, really hard. So we have a chance to hit for fighting weakness and fire weakness in this game. And how we're going to get all these energies on our Pokemon? We're going to use Coalossal. Now, Coalossal is a really interesting Pokemon. I haven't seen him play in quite some time. I won't lie. I actually forgot he existed for a while until I actually started working on this for my buddy Dominic Peters. Once during your turn, you may attach a fire energy, a fighting energy, or one of each from your discard pile to any Pokemon you like. So if we get it on top of Lucario, we attach a fighting energy from hand, and then we use Coalossal, which is a fighting and fire. Boom, we have them ready to attack right away. Even if we don't have Air Balloon, we just retreat for a fighting and a fire, and we switch out to another one. No problem. So we are going to be doing a 3-2-3 lineup for that. We're going to be playing the 4 Rare Candies. Oh, sorry, I guess I only have 3 Rare Candies in this deck. We are also playing Tornadus. Discard a special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon for 1. He's a great single prize Pokemon. I mean, we might hit with the Air Slash from time to time, especially if weaknesses, or we're going against the early fighting deck. But basically, he's in here for Jet Draft. Special energies are very, very big right now. Having a Jet Draft in the deck is great. We also have a Snorlax to help us with a little bit with the beginning, and for a little bit off. Gourmandize, absolutely love it. Once your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may draw cards until you have 7 in your hand. But your turn does end. But if you are going first and you're using this ability, it's not that big of a deal. No one's really too worried about it. And then we have Cramorant. Cramorant was actually big, very widely played for some time. It has disappeared recently, but we're going to see if we can get some use out of him. So his first attack is B-Catch. Search your deck for up to 2 cards, put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. You don't need to show these to your opponent. You go second, use the attack. You have so much that is going in your direction. You get to choose what you want. You just have to worry about if you're going to get judged. Not a lot of judge players out there, but there are Marnie players out there. And just about every deck plays about 4 Marnies. So that is the only thing that could interrupt it, which is why I don't think Cramorant gets played as much. But we're going to pick and choose and see. Our second attack is Spit Shot. Discard all energies from this Pokemon. This attack does 160 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. So if they're hiding a Pokemon on the bench, we can easily snipe it with this Pokemon. And buffing this up is an energy attachment from hand and 1 Coalossal. We have a Zygarde in his deck if we are getting behind. It is swinging for 160 damage if your opponent is beating you currently, and if you have more prize cards than your opponent. It does 160 damage. One fighting, double colorless. Once again, this guy can swing real hard. I think that's about it for the Pokemon here. We do play 4 VIP Pass. As you guys all know, I am a big fan of VIP. After that, everything's pretty much the usual CMO stacks. We're going to see the Evolutionary Essence, Ordinary Rods. We're going to be playing 4 Quick Balls. We're going off of 3 Switches. Since just about every Pokemon in this deck is a basic, we are playing Circhester's Bath. I think you remember this card from our File Links deck. It is really good. That extra 20 damage can make something that goes from a 1-shot to a 2-shot, or 2-shot through 3-shot. We would play 1 copy of Leon in here, try to get that extra damage out of it. 3 Marnies, 4 Professors, 3 Capes of Toughness. I'm sorry, it's 1 Cape of Toughness, and 2 Capture Energies. We also play 6 Fighting and 3 Fires. We don't need as many Fires. We're going to see if we can get any wins with this deck. I'm not too sure we're going to get any. I think we might have a close game or two. We're going to see where we're at and where we're at. Lucario V right here. We're going to see how this goes, and we are currently loading in. Dominant Peter, if you're here watching this thing, this game is for you. I'm hoping you like what you see. We are going to do what we can with the deck, but we don't have a guarantee for you. I want the coin flip. Would I like to go first? I would like to go first because I want to get those Coalossals going and dropping them as soon as possible. We do have a Sandaconda in hand. We could definitely start off with that. Attach a fighting to him. We might burn the Evolutionary Essence. That way we can get a Crobat start. Try to look for a little bit more. Alright, that is not what we want to see. We're going to play Evolutionary Essence. Let's check what's in the deck real quick. We do have the 3 like there. 2 VIP passes. We're going to hit done with that. We can't play anything else. We're going to play the Crobat. We're going to try to get 2 more cards in our hand. Yes, we got a quick ball here. That is great to see. I don't think I'll be marking my opponent next turn. With that quick ball, I am tempted to get the Snorlax out there. I'll actually be able to get a really good hand draw from it. But we will be short. Coalossal. You know what? I think we're fine. I think we want to start swinging as soon as possible. We're going to play the Coalossal. I'm not too worried about being hit by this Sobble this turn. I want to hold on to this stadium in hand currently. So we're going to end our turn on that note. Now, what would be great? Oh, there comes a Crushing Hammer. Not too big of a deal. If he... Oh, okay. I thought we were going to see a double Crushing Hammer here. That does not happen to be the case. Good time. We do have only 2 viewers right now. But, as I said, these do go up on YouTube, and people seem to like it quite a bit on YouTube. I'm actually really happy with how that has been looking. Let's see right here. Alright, the video. Okay, the video's good now. Alright, there goes the Marnie. Not too big of a deal. It might get us closer to a Rare Candy, maybe another Evolutionary Essence, or a Coalossal. We can definitely evolve upwards. We see a Yamper. This could be an interesting. Well, that's a thing. That is actually a very unfortunate thing. We're gonna go ahead and put this Capture Energy here. Wow, that was quite a bit of a stuck. We're trying to see what we have here. We do have Lightning Energy here. We're gonna grab this Gormandine in case we have a way to switch out. Unfortunately, that's not looking great. We're gonna go ahead and hit with a Sad Eater for 30 damage. There's nothing in the discard pile, so nothing for us to grab, and that's gonna be the end of our turn. Now, this is a very interesting deck. I've seen this one before. Actually, one of our locals is actually playing it currently, or at least he's trying to build it. If this Pokemon has any damage counter, this attack can be used for just 1 Lightning Energy. It's a 130 swing. It's not a big hitter, but only being able to attack for only 1 energy is pretty good. Now, he has multiple Sobbles now. We're getting Shading Dealing going here. He's going to get a lot of what he wants here. So we're going to see what he's going to be grabbing. I think he's probably taking his time looking through his deck. There goes the Scoop Up Net. And here's the Scoop Up Net play. He's going to be putting the Sobble into... Sobble. Yeah. He's So between the Drizzle into hand, playing that one, we're going to Drizzle again. He's going to get what he needs. I feel like it'll be like Old Cemetery if he plays. Yeah, there it is. That way when he touches the energy, he'll have the damage counter that he has on it. And he'll be able to two-shot our V Pokemon. And we need to top deck something to get us out of this position. Worst case scenario, I am going to play the other Capture Energy and maybe grab the Lucario out for it. Let's see. There goes the Energy Surge. He's going to be getting his Lightning. Here comes his Lightning attachment. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get hit by a Marnie. If not too big a deal, we won't get knocked out. I'll be able to throw out the Capture Energy, and we'll get to refresh our hand. There goes the Research, so he's having a fantastic turn. Let's see what he's getting here. There goes a Crushing Hammer. This will be devastating if it hits. And we got lucky. Is there another one? Nope. Here comes a Great Ball, though. And here's another Drizzle. So he's going to be able to get his... I'm going to guess he's going to play Quick Shooting Inteleon. And he's going to be able to pull out that damage very quickly and very soon. Chief Spencer 69. All right. Here comes the Pokeball play. I feel a Yamper is going to be coming down after that. Yeah, there's got to be a Yamper in his hand. He's going to get another Pokeball. He's going to get another Great Ball. There it is. And what does he get for... And then I will begin a streaming schedule very soon. I will probably be streaming at least 3 to 4 times a week. I'm looking at about the 6 p.m. time for it. Here goes another Pokeball. And he is digging deep for this stuff. We got a Tails on that one. And gets hard for 130, meaning he can knock us out next turn. Let's see what we get here. So we will be attaching this here. We will be playing Chester. We're going to play this Capture Energy. We're going to definitely get a Lucario. I believe he is the best choice here. We're going to go ahead and retreat here. Bring out the Snorlax. And we are going to Gorman Dice for 7 cards. This should hopefully get us out of our situation. Look at the Coalossal right there. Go some Fighting Energies. He actually cannot one-shot our Snorlax currently with the Bath out. Well, actually, he probably will with the Inteleon coming out as well. There goes the Drizzle, so he will be able to get what he wants with the Shady Dealings. If he gets 4 Inteleons out, that will be a scary situation. Alright, let's see what he gets here. And here comes our Scoop Up Net. Will he be... Is he going to scoop up another Drizzle? Is he trying to... Yeah. He scoops up the one he just played, so he can make sure he gets 5 for next time. Here goes another... Shady's Dealings and maybe some Evolutionary Essence to get the other Inteleons out, because he does get 2 trainers here. There goes the Boss's Old Cemetery, so he's definitely going to be looking at our Sandaconda still. There's the Sandaconda play. There goes Old Cemetery. Now, what do we have in here? It'd be great if we could get a fire in the discard pile right now. That way we can hook with Lucario in a single turn. Alright, let's see what we get here. Alright, so we definitely want to play the Coalossal. We want to play our Bath. We have one in there, so we're going to attach one here, and we're going to research the rest of our hand away. Okay, we definitely want... Alright, there goes the fire, but there's... Oh, but the good part is we got another Coalossal here. We will go ahead and attach Cape of Toughness here. We will Coalossal 1, put a fighting here. Coalossal 2, put a fighting here. And let's go ahead and swing for the beatdown. We hit for some really big damage, so I mean, Jolteon, if you're out there, come out here and hang out with us, buddy. We would love to see you. Alright, let's see what they pull out here. Bolton is still their attacker. They're going to be recycling the Bolton and the Yamper back in their deck. And maybe some of those electric energies as well. Because I'm going to guess they don't play anything that turbos here, since 1 energy is more than enough to swing. Bolton does have the damage counters on him currently. But he is going to have to play the Old Cemeteries. I think we've gotten rid of... 2. Yeah, we got rid of 2 of them. So there's got to be at least 2 more in the deck. Drizzle over here getting him exactly what he's going to need. And there is the Old Cemetery. A level ball for the play. This is going to be a Yamper, which will probably give him the Great Ball and a Pokeball. So he'll reattempt at looking for more Pokemon in his deck. It's nice that we got 2 Coalossals out there. Here is the Great Ball. Let's see if there's anything on top of the top 7. There could be a Bolton, and there it is. Pokeball. He is going to be looking for a Talion on that Pokeball. He gets head, so now any Pokemon, and he gets another Bolton. Maybe unlucky. Oh, here goes Evolutionary Incense. These have to be the Talions. Prized. Okay, there was a Tool Scrapper. Now, this guy doesn't play around too much. I'm going to have these Colossals come out and start smacking. Oh, there's the Marnie play. I did not want to see that. I wanted to research away those 2 fire energies. We would have been able to get a Colossal pumped up in a single turn. That is unfortunate. We got a double switch, so we are going to be swinging with that Lucario again, though. So that will definitely work out in our favor. But he is going to be able to 2-shot our Lucario. But we'll see how the rest of the match goes. He seems to be having just a little bit of trouble to find a spark. Alright, let's see what we get here. There goes another Lucario, which we will drop. We will go ahead and switch. This Lucario. I have no fighting in here, unfortunately. So we're going to switch again to this one. And we are going to research. Let's see what we get here. We get a bit. We will... There's nothing too much for us to look for here. We will get rid of this fighting energy. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to look for a Sanda... Yeah, we'll look for a Sandaconda here. We will go ahead and Tar Generator onto this Lucario. And let's go ahead and swing with a Beatdown. Now, we do get knocked out next turn. We know there's plenty of Boltons in his hand. I would have absolutely loved to have kept that last hand and actually Marnied away those Boltons, make it a little bit more difficult for him. So he's going to be hitting us for another 130 here, taking 2 more prizes. Well, we still need to take 4. Here's a Yamper and a Great Ball for another Bolton. His hand must be just all Boltons right now. Yamper, we weren't able to get rid of that. I think we have all our stadiums in here. I think we have one more Bath. But beyond that, unless the other one's a prize, he is going to win the stadium war on that one. But we do know that we can immediately pump this Lucario up right away. And here comes the Yamper. A Marnie would be fantastic. Alright, let's go ahead and put out Lucario. We do have a fire energy, so that's interesting. Let's get rid of it in our hand. I could Leon this turn and just hit him with Aurora Sphere, but I mean, it doesn't really get anything else done for us. So let's go ahead and pump him up first. We'll attach this. Totally forgot about the stadium. That's perfectly fine. And let's just beat him down. We do hit for the weakness. It does get knocked out. He needs 2 more prizes and we need 3. And we know that he is in a 2-shot spot. We can try to hide one of our Pokemon, or we can try to bring out a Coalossal to fight. And that might be one of our options, but we don't have the fires necessary in here. Should be bringing out 2 energies at a time. Here comes a Pokeball and a Great Ball. They're cycling it like crazy. Here's Pokeball. Actually, this would actually be a really fun deck to show off. We're really lucky he doesn't have those Inteleons. He should have got him. Maybe he just wants to keep the Drizzles out there just so he can always be grabbing what he needs to continuously do the fact. But there, that's another shady dealing. Does he do a 4-4-2-2 lineup of them? I would never know. Let's see, what could he be looking for here still? He should just about have it set up. You know what? He might be going for Boss's Order. There goes a Boss's Order in hand. He is going to make it that if we try to run and hide, that he can knock it out. This will most likely be his hand. We need to grab a Marnie to have a chance at this. But will we get the Marnie? That's the true question here. There goes the Flying Spark. If we try to run, he's going to get it. Let's see what the top deck is. And it is a Research. This game should belong to him. We're going to pull out this Yamper. We're just going to punch it. Remember me, Yamper. Boom. Not a lot of damage. That is a well played. He does get the knockout here. I will go ahead and let him get his victory screen without me surrendering. Defiant Spark for the knockout. We did not draw a Marnie. Of course, we are not super Marnie heavy here. We were a little low on the build up on that one. But let's see how this goes. Alright, we're going to on game 2 against Chikimon. Now, if you happen to have a better Lucario V list, let me know and I will feature it on this channel. That way we can get some love to Dominic Peters. Alright, let's see what we have here. Actually, I won't lie, I did not pay attention to who's going first. Don't know what we're going against. Let's go with the Cramorant. We'll drop these two. Maybe I'm going second. If I'm going second, that would be cool because I could get the rare candy and the plays. We're going to get another fighting deck. Huh, with a Bay. I wonder if this is a Falling stack or... See, there's a Stone Energy. It's very... Yeah, let's take the other two. I'm guessing Fallings. Are you thinking Fallings? Oh, we're playing against a Sandaconda deck. We have everything we need in our hand. We definitely do not need to research this turn. Let's look for what we need. So we are a Lucario deck, so let's go ahead and grab one of him. I really would like a fire into this card pile as well. We're gonna grab one of those right now. He doesn't know that we chose bad cards, so that's just super great and awesome. Alright, let's see. Here it is. Here goes the cool boy right here. Oh, wait a minute. That one was a little different than expected. So let's go ahead, Rare Candy. How much less damage does he take? If this Pokemon has at least one extra fighting energy tag, this tag does 70 more, takes 30 less. So 160 knocks it out. I'm sure I got everything for this. What do we got here? I mean, I would like to do it with the Lucario. Is that being a little greedy though? Nah. Get a Crobat. Make sure we dig a little bit more. How about that? Yeah, let's go for it on a single turn. Let's go ahead and retreat. I want that fighting in there. Let's go ahead and switch. Crobat. We need one fighting in hand. We got it. So attach. Coalossal. Both of these. Dominic Peters, if you're looking at this one, you'll get to see it. You'll get to see it. It's not a pretty one, but boom, we got our win. We got our win online. Yeah, so we got one win on this, which is probably more than I was expecting. Fortunately, it looked like our opponent bricked. I was not expecting that Sandaconda. I was expecting the one that does more damage based on how many fighting energies you discard from the top of your deck. I believe it's fighting energies. I'm gonna double check that while we're doing that. Yeah, but I want to say it's fighting energies, and do they shuffle back in there? Sandaconda. Let's see. I believe GameStop had it as a promo. There you go. It's called. Discard the top 6 cards of your deck. This attack does 60 more damage for each fighting energy you discard it in this way. Let's see. Let's go with Tails. I won the coin flip. Yes, I would like to go first, even though I'm pretty sure second's better for us. In reality, that might not be super great. I mean, still Snorlax starts, but we'll see. Looks like we might be going. Oh, we're going to get the Dragon Bolt deck. That's something we exactly want to see. Let's go ahead and quick ball here. Let's throw away a fire energy. Let's pick up this guy right here. We'll go ahead and drop him. Matter of fact, we'll put an energy on him because there's a chance that we might attack with this guy. And let's go and dice for 3 cards. We're a little short here. We did get a Lucario. Don't exactly want to drop a Lucario in this matchup though. I would definitely prefer a Sandaconda. Okay, he's playing a Hop. It's a very, very nice looking full art card there. Alright. And another Old Cemetery. Of course, we're going against a Psychic deck, so I mean, that is expected. Did 30 damage to our guy. We're definitely going to be dropping him down this game. Let's go ahead. Evolutionary Essence. We are going to get our Coalossal out. Let's go ahead. Rare Candy. Him. Definitely don't want to drop the Lucario still. I don't want to lose his fire energy either. I do have one in deck still. We're going to get one shot by that. We're going to go ahead and Marnie here. Alright, at least we get rid of his Stadium, but we got nothing else off of that. Might just beam this guy. Let's get rid of this. You know what? No, we can still hold. We're going to put one more on you. You might come out swinging, bro. How hard do you hit 130? That's not even good damage. Got a fire in here. Tats. Heavy retreat cost here. This is Gorman dies. For 3. Let's keep what's in our hand. Wow, that is not great. That is not great whatsoever. If he gets a chance to VMAX here, this could be bad. Because he's going to start spreading that damage out. Of course, our Coalossal, I think, is about 160 HP. So it'll take a few turns to get that. Here's a single strike one. So single strike Donette with the Dragon Bolt V in front. Alright, and there goes the Evolution. I believe this guy puts damage counters on himself to do more damage. Put up to 7, so he can do 140 plus single strike energy damage. 140 is not bad still, though. Definitely hurts Urshifu. Because you're looking at like a 280 swing, and if you're actually playing it as single strike, it could be much more than that. If they not move from the bench, we still have a turn or two. We have one more of him. Bath is still out. We're just going to Marnie. Yeah, no, I understand that my hand's bigger than it is right now. Welcome to the stream. I see quite a bit of you guys ended up showing up. And we are bricked. We are bricked beyond belief. We're going to just go ahead and put this right here. We're going to drop another one. We're not going to watch another Rolycoly. Wow. Oh my god, I forgot to Gourmandize. I am super bad at this game. That was the literal plan there, and I just clicked that done button. Okay, there goes Alcremie. What do we have? Hatima? I think that's not my voice. Marnie, look at it. We're getting Marnie anyway. That was part of my plan. Okay, look at the first 2 cards I would have drew. It would have messed up my entire plan. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. I got nothing else to say on that one. Let's see what the plan is here. This guy's kind of wrecking us up a little bit. Let's go ahead. Let's bust this order out this Alcremie. Buy us some time. Let's get a Crobat going here. Let's see if we can get some draw. Capture Energy. Hey, look at guys, I got the Sandaconda out. We're one Sandaconda on the deck. Let's go ahead and use his ability. Put it here. And let's Gormandize. Oh my god, if I would have Gormandized and they got Marnie, it definitely would have been on the better side. Alright, here comes a Poke Kid. Oh, Creamy VMAX. Ooh. Yeah, here comes the VMAX. And our Dormant. You know what? I should have thought about that. That's fine though. We're not too worried about that. We're coming and swimming. That dragon. That's a lot of energy. That's a lot of energy. Can we smack this really, really hard? All right, look at. We have the Coalossal here. Oh, we're about to go off. We've been goofing off this entire time. Snorlax might swing this turn for all we know. How many energies do we have in here? 2. We don't have a way to bring back that Snorlax. We're going to go ahead and attach this fire energy to him. Because I can. And we're going to go dice for 1 card. No, I know this is great, but it's never been this bad. All right, let's see if there's a way to get back here. Look, Sandaconda can 2-shot that. I can do 250 to it if it tries to run. Boss's order. Is he going to my Sandaconda? Don't go with my Sandaconda. Go for a Coalossal. There goes my Sandaconda. Oh, there goes my boy. Oh, look what they're about to do, my boy. He's about to get hit really hard. Oh. But I did get that damage decrease. Oh, man. If he didn't math that right, it would have been in our favor. Alright, this is exactly why we have the Zygarde in this deck. We're going to go ahead and Quick Ball. Let's get rid of... let's go ahead and... We actually also prized our Ninetales. So it is literally trying to make us attack with Lucario this game. Alright, let's see. Fighting Fire. So we got this guy ready. Let's go ahead and Marnie him. What's his HP at? Yeah, let's go ahead and Marnie here. That's first turn. Let's thin our deck out a little bit. Get this Tornadus. We're probably attacking with him this game since we are trying to overcome this psychic weakness. And let's go ahead and swing for 160 damage. We do have a 2-shot on it with a 1-prizer, so that is a thing. We do need to top deck a boss's order. Did I get rid of one this game? I want to say I Marnie. No, there was only one that we still have boss's orders if he tries to hide the Alcremie. I wonder if he's thinking if it's worth knocking out the 1-prizer for this. Because I'm going to smack him with Lucario. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's going to one-shot that Lucario super hard. Man, my tech against him. Just chilling in the prizes. Okay. I actually do not know what his evolved form does. So according to him, has does 30 more damage. And there goes Gardevoir VMAX, a terrifying monster in the deck. Now, Alcremie does require 3 to retreat, so does he have a way to bring it back? Does he have a switch? And here we go. Big old hit. Currently thinking of the best way to do this. He is my main pumper. But 130 more. No, that'd be 290. I got. Let's go Lucario V. We're gonna attach one here. We're gonna use his ability to attach a fighting and a fire. We'll go ahead and attach that to the Lucario V. So now he is swinging. I will attach one here. I know who the next swinger is. It's gonna be this guy. Not gonna be for a whole lot. And let's go ahead and beat down. Let's take our 3 prizes and see what we got. Alright, that goes Ninetales, Professor's Research, and the Sandacondas. Look at all those cards that are great against this. Bring out the Sandaconda because this, it gets 2 prizes from this. If he doesn't get Boss's Order, we drop the Sandaconda down correctly. We could chase this down and still potentially win this matchup. A few things need to go in our way, and oh, he has to kind of brick. We're gonna see what we get here. So we're gonna go ahead and drop the Sandaconda. We are going to retreat, and we're gonna bring this out. We're gonna drop this Fighting Energy. We're gonna Tar Generator onto Sandaconda. One other one. We'll do that again. Okay, so we got what we need there. We're gonna research. There goes a Boss's Order. If he tries to run, we have a shot. Because this only hits for a max of 180. Oh shoot, but does hit for 50. I think we still get it. I will discard a Fire and Fighting Energy here. Alright, if he has Boss's Orders, he's got the... If not, we have a chance here, guys. We have a chance. Alright, there goes the Dragon Ball VMAX. If he doesn't Marnie us and he tries to switch to his new Pokemon to swing... Oh no! He takes out the Snorlax. And there's the Boss's Order either way. He can take like 3 prizes this turn if he wanted to. And that is game. We were super close to making that comeback. Unfortunately, it was not in our favor. We're going to go ahead and do one more match with this deck. And I will hopefully have another on my normal stream time. Maybe at 6 o'clock later on today. Unfortunately, we are at the holidays, so life does happen. Alright, here goes the last match. Little Bear. And he's in a Pikachu costume. So this guy's got to be extremely good at the game. Like no other. So if we beat this guy, that means we probably are being a pro player. Alright, Little Bear, 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder who watched Little Bear. Oh, we're going second this time. With the most horrible hand I've ever seen in this game. maybe Lucario V is actually really good and my list is just bad. That's got to be it. We're going against Wailord. Wailord's actually really, really cool. Azul featured it on his stream. Here comes a quick ball. Another Snom. Oh, this Wailord's getting loaded up super quick. Alright, here comes our top deck though. I mean, it definitely wasn't bad. And we have Snorlax prize. Okay, that's fine. We can actually work with this. We'll grab this guy right here. And we will also grab a... I'm going to guess weakness to grass? Weakness to lightning, okay. We'll still grab a... No. Lucario deck. Wait a minute. There we go. Lucario deck. There we go. Gotta remember that... Oh, what am I doing? I don't even have an energy to attack this turn. So we're going to pass. Now, guys, I'll tell you this. I played this deck 10 times before doing this one. And it wasn't the smoothest deck, but I got like 6 wins with those. And unfortunately, the deck is not looking good. Dominic Peters, I am sorry. I have let you down. This deck is bricking. This deck is not looking great. And I'm playing Psychic decks today. Did he not realize he had 6 cards in his hands? I think maybe he meant to do that first. We have 2 Frostmoths up there now. I'm going to guess we're going to see an air balloon here. Now, don't get me wrong. If Wailord hits tails all game, we have a 7% chance to still win this game. Only 7. Alright. Okay, so that is one angry Wailord. Here comes the pass. Here comes the research. Now, just so you know, with Ocean Waves, he literally can knock out anything in the game. And Goes the multiple attaches. Here comes the switch. Alright. Tails. Tails. Ah, what? He only needed one head to knock him out. Alright, guys. You guys ready? Lucario's coming into play now. Oh, well, here we go. Here we go. He's going to get 6 tails in a row. We're not going to take any damage. And we're going to Aurora Sphere his whole bench down. That's what we're looking at this game. Alright, there goes the heads. There goes another heads. Oh, 240 damage. He has it already. There's one button I do not like to click during rank. And you know what? We are not going to concede still. We're going to play this out. Alright, here we go. Oh, there it is. Alright. He didn't expect this though. I'm going to go ahead and tar generator here. Let's go ahead and beat catch. We need a Professor's Research and Godlike top decks. And we also need a what the other Lucario's prize. Oh yeah, there's not much we can do with that. Let's see what else is on our bench. Yeah, we'll get this and we'll get a Professor's Research. That's as good as it gets right now. I actually think this is the first stream ever where I've had this many losses. I think I usually only lose 1 game on stream, and I think this is the one where I only won 1 game because of Brit. But we did win the game with Lucario V. But here comes a swing. He only needs 2 heads, and he only needs to get 2 out of 6 theoretically. That doesn't even matter. We have our big boy Sandaconda here. He's going to get flipped tails for the rest of the game. And we're going to win out. I feel it. This is how it goes. So, I was about to attach an energy to the Sandaconda in my hand. And, well, actually, we need to go ahead and switch. Like I asked me, who are you switching? Who else? Right, there's a fire. Show me a quick ball. There it is. Get rid of this quick ball here. I'm sorry, get rid of this quick ball. We're going to also grab this Ninetales. You know, that makes me really want to do that now. Kind of wish we held off on that. All right. I'm going to drop down this other Sandaconda. Let's go ahead and tar generator. We're gonna soften this guy out with Sandra. Boom! Keep that word order. I'm coming for him. I'm coming for him. Hopefully he's not coming for me. Hopefully he is not coming for me. I want to knock out this Warlord with this Ninetales. Let me knock out this Warlord with Ninetales. Now the chances of him not getting a knockout with the coin flips extremely low. I mean ridiculously low. But it can happen. It can definitely happen. I think he's realizing that. Oh, he's going for the Coalossal. So, but he still needs 2 heads. Heads, tails, heads. Ah, he cheated. Well, unfortunately, guys, this is a video of losses. It did not go well for Lucario V. Lots of breaking on this one, and this deck was fairly consistent when I was playing it. Not super consistent, but there was a good chunk of it in here. Maybe I should have went second on most of the games. I mean, I built this deck maybe a few days ago, give it a little bit of practice. I would like to actually return and maybe make a Coalossal deck, since I actually don't see it, and make a really serious one that actually has some opportunity to win. I think I'm leaning more towards fire. I don't see a lot of fire, but there is a lot of water out there. So I still want to give Fire some love. Fire was unbeatable during Unbroken Bond era. It is lackluster right now, but I would like to see it unless you're playing Victini V. But I'm not really sure if that counts as a Fire deck. That's just really a Victini V max deck. But yeah, thanks for joining us. If you enjoyed the losses, go ahead, like, subscribe, and hit that share button. I think I said it in the wrong direction. But let everyone know about the stream. We do have really good videos on here. This was unfortunately the first one, and since we do not edit, you will actually get to see how it plays. Alright guys, well thank you for joining us, and you guys have an awesome day. Put your feet down, get back up, and let's get back to work. Later.